Ah, good evening. Good evening. Konbanwa. We're back. Dark night time. Hi. We have more story to do with Frey. Declaration of Blood. I'm beginning to question your commitment, Zenko. What? Why? You haven't heard the voice since our last communion, which means you haven't taken my lessons to heart. You know, I'm trying to help you, don't you? All of this is for your benefit. You listen, but you don't understand. What? Never mind. You're the stubborn type, I know that. We'll just have to keep at it until you open your eyes. Mora by Dry Dock, that's where we'll head next. Okay. I have Pokies with me. Hi. This time I have them. Yum yum. Na 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 na. Down? Yes. Woo. Let's see. Never much cared for the ocean myself. That friend of mine, the one I told you about after our first communion, we came out here together once. Long story short, we ended up doing something ridiculously foolish and we were lucky to make it out alive. I tried to talk him out of it. He just had to get on that damn boat. Don't be like that, friend. Isn't the maelstrom supposed to aid the small folk when they're in a spot of trouble? As far as it is possible, yes, but such matters fall within the purview of the Yellow Jackets, and they hold me to bugger off. Can you believe that? I'm begging you, Sergeant. Wait, is that you, Zenko? Yes, what's up? It is, the legend himself. Forgive me, sir. I never thanked you properly for your service to Limsa Lominsa. When I first heard Leviathan had been summoned, I feared that... Come here. Why, if it isn't that famous adventurer who's been killing primals left and right? Truly, the 12 must be watching over me, because you're just the man I need. Sniffs up. I'm the victim of a terrible, nigh heinous crime. I was waylaid by Kaikern bandits near the Salt Strand, who left me with not more than the clothes on my back. And what makes you think I give a Kaikern's ass about your troubles? Go and bother the Yellow Jackets like the sergeant said. I seek worthy prey, not a gang of rats. How can you say such a thing, sir? Without your help, I'm ruined. Fine, I'll help. Spoken like a true hero. So you know, the rank and file didn't seem so dangerous, but their leader was a mean-looking bastard. But considering the foes you faced in the past, he could possibly pose a threat to you. Shut your mouth and wait here. I'll be back. What's he gonna do? Okay. Nothing. He's gonna do nothing. What are we getting actually? Isn't it the defense one? Yeah, Dark Mind. Made this. Oh no, Dark Mind we already have. Oh, nothing. Oh wait, armor parts! Probably, yeah. Yeah. If this Kaikern isn't everything he promised, I'll take it out of his hide. Let's make the most of this, Enko. No style, no guile, just chaos. Mark your limits, then push yourself beyond. Let the darkness guide you and set you free. Ooh. Alright, let's get him. No more healing this guy. Tenacious bastard. Right then, the goods. Good, there's nothing left here for... Oi, Frey, are you okay? You did well. All that's left is to return the goods to their owner. Finish it. Finish what we started. You okay though? Frey? Frey? Hey, Joba. You okay, Mr. Frey? Ah, it's you. Were you able to catch up with those bandits? Yes, we did. Yes, that seems to be mine, but... Limlian, take me. I can't sell this. Everything's soaked through with Kaikern blood. What did you do? Carve one open and leave him to bleed all over my wares? I'm ruined. Utterly ruined. Sir, I demand recompense for your reckless destruction of my property. I am a reasonable man, so I will acknowledge that you are not wholly responsible. 50% of the value should suffice. What? 50%? 50%? I slaughter a gang of Kaikern bandits for your precious goods, and this is the thanks I receive? You spineless sack of shite. I kill your enemies. I fetch your things. I do what you people can't or won't do yourselves. You're helpless, weak. All you do is want and need. Do not speak to me of this ever again. I know I skipped a line, but okay. Pray forgive my insolence, sir. Zenko, sir, you have every right to be upset, but I think he understands, sir. I think there's more behind the Fredo. Search for Fredo. Okay, whatever. I think there's more behind that character. I don't remember exactly. I obviously also don't want to spoil it if I happen to be correctly. Correct. Correct. Where'd he go? Wait, Frey, where did you hide yourself? Oh, there. On him. We can't keep doing this, Senko. You must see now that it's doing to us what they're doing to us. These people. Never mind them. The voice is all that matters. We don't need them to be on my Dark Knight. You deserved it, everyone. Yes, you're right. You must hearken to its words and discover your true calling. You're close, Senko. So very close. I wish I could tell you. I wish I could make you see. All I can do is guide you on your journey. Die job, afraid. Okay. Na 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 na. With every breath you grow lighter and slip further into the abyss. A chorus of voices cries out for a hero, and he comes. He smiles, he nods, and he remains silent. But he too has a voice. I will be heard. Zenko Sakura. Nani. You stand at the precipice, but do not fear the fall. Cast yourself into the abyss and you shall soar above, free at last. There are other lands than these, Zenko, lands where we are not known. Ask and we shall quit this place forever. Only when you have renounced everything are you free to do anything. When we meet again, you will give us your answer. Okay? Is this it? Oh, it is. It is it. Okay. Level. Let's do dungeons then. Aha. Okay, mocap's not new to healing, so that's a good. But we don't have a lot of skills, so we should probably not overpull. But we'll see. Should work, right? Hey, Sinray! Good evening, buddy. How are you doing? Good, good. How about me? I'm doing fine. I had like a really good Apex player give me some tips. So my sensitivity has changed yet again. And it kind of went okay. Obviously it was kind of clunky in the beginning because, you know, it's like the first time I play again on this sensitivity, so I had to adjust again. But it kind of went okay. I had some good kills actually sometimes. And Sprout was telling you how good of a heal he was. Big ego boost. So good, huh? Good for you, good for you. Are you liking the game? The tips was more about the sensitivity though. Like he explained some sensitivity stages that I should try. So what he originally suggested is what really good people use is like 400 DPI and then in-game go to 1.3. But 400 was like super slow for me, so what other use is like 800 at the moment. I'm using 800 DPI in Apex at the moment with 1.3 in game. Yeah, you got the unicorn, that's good. But indeed, it's gonna... It's gonna be a quest in which they tell you you can get a chocobo. It's in Gridania. Well, no, wait, maybe for you it's... No, you started as a white mage, yes. So it's gonna be in Gridania, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I just mentioned the unicorn in case you wanted something else than a bird chicken. The moment you need to pick a what? Normally you'll be able to use your mount after you pick a grand house or whatever they're called. Oh, okay, yeah, well, yeah, so yeah, it's gonna be around the corner, indeed. You're about to use your mount soon after that. Eh? Okay, I thought one of them pulled. Think healer is the right class for you? Well, it could be. I kinda like playing multiple classes, so... Well, then you're in for fun, right? You have 3 healers now, and there's gonna be a 4th healer with the next expansion in November. Yeah, we've already been a one-trick pony, so you'll probably stick with healers. Yeah, I think there's even an achievement or a mount or something for getting every class to level 80 anyway, so you'll probably definitely want to try and get it eventually. I think Nulget mentioned something about that. You've been ruined by other Final Fantasy games? Ah, okay, by being a completionist. Well, I wouldn't say that the games ruined you then, but your completionist problem ruined the game for you, I suppose, more likely. Nah. Luana? No, she hasn't been around yet. Oh no, let's not pull them. I don't have my cooldowns ready. Pardon me. Luana isn't always here though. Sometimes sometimes she just comes to say hi and then she has to go or something. When tanks only pull like 3 mobs, it's boring. Well, it's gonna depend a bit on the gear, I suppose, from the tanks. Like, I'm pulling more than 3. Now, of course, now I can't because these are the last few left. But like the dungeon is 34 and I have level 45 gear, so you know. And I checked the healer is also overgearing. The thing's also like if your tank pool's big, he will probably pop quite some cooldowns, so then maybe the next pack he will do smaller, like I did here, because I didn't have my cooldowns ready to be able to tank so many mobs. Like we only have a few skills that increase our defense or increase or reduce the amount of damage we take. Especially in the earlier dungeons, like I technically have 2 skills, but this one's unused now because it's a 38 skill, so I can't use it. And it also depends class to class. If your tank's a paladin, he can actually get an extra skill if I'm not mistaken. On a really low cooldown that kind of gives him a shield or something. Or like a small damage reduction of 10%, I think. Like kinda, if it's kinda too boring but and you're pretty sure you can heal more mobs, then I think you can pull as a healer. Well, if it's a lot of monsters, I usually don't even damage. If it's too many mobs, I usually just go heal all the time. To be honest. Don't want to risk dying, or letting the tank die, I mean. You agree like that? You try to min-max. So I put my dots and I do some AoEs, kinda depends on the situation. Like I said, I guess if someone has like the right of pulling extra, it should be the healer. You're the type of healer that lets your tank go down to 15-20 and then double heal? No, I'm the type of healer, at least I'm definitely that type of healer on my Scholar that keeps everyone as close to 100% all the time as I can. Because with how the cooldowns work and the cost times work, if you like don't have instant cost heals, or you happen to be on like the global cooldown and your tank then suddenly gets like super low, then you kinda messed up. And then he might die. And that's no good. Yeah, no, in the beginning it doesn't happen, but like after 50, it can sometimes be like they suddenly take a lot more damage than you anticipated. And you happen to be casting a damage skill, for example, and then you can't heal, or you have to like cancel the heal by running, or to cancel your damage skill by running, and then you have to still start casting your heal, and as a white mage you don't have an instant heal all the way up to level 52 only. Like on a Scholar I have one at 45, so then you can kinda, and that one's even off the global cooldown. So with the Scholar I can definitely be like, I can damage and technically I can let him go low, and then just insta heal when needed. Of course you do have Benediction at level 50 if I'm not mistaken, which is literally full HP your ally target as a white mage. Yes, but you don't want to use that skill for a normal heal. You kinda only want to use your 60-second cooldown skill. The next skill will be instant cast on your rest. That's technically the only thing you want to use it for, because the rest takes 8 seconds to cast. So technically you don't want to waste it. You don't want to risk it. That's what I mean. It's a you can maybe do it pre 50, but after 50 I would highly not do it. No, it's not a waste when it's ready, man. It's not a waste, trust me on that. You want that skill to be ready for a rest. Trust me on that. Stuff can go wrong real fast after 50. It's like pre-50 I'd say do whatever you want, kinda. But after 50 and you start to unlock the higher dungeons a little bit at least, you definitely want to keep that skill ready. At least that's my opinion. Like, my opinion is keep that skill off cooldown and just use it when you need an insta-res. Like, especially in dungeons where you have like 2 healers. Because if one healer go down, you can like insta-res the other one, for example. Come on, dragon, follow me, get out of that thing. The only thing you're missing is the buffing skills? What do you mean? Okay, yeah, you don't have those as a white mage. Yeah, I get it. I get what you mean, sorry. You don't have those. All you have as a white mage is heal over times. That's all you have. That's all you have. Deal with it. No, there's no party buffing as a white mage, buddy. It just won't happen. Neither as a scholar, though. The only fun thing a scholar eventually can do is put a debuff on the enemy. And with that debuff up, everyone who hits it has like 15% more crit chance or something. That's about it though. Nothing more for the scholar as far as I can tell. The only one with actual buffs is the astrologian. And maybe the sage, who knows? I don't know what the sage will hold. Nice, 47. We went up 2 levels there. Lovely. Let me check, but I'm pretty sure Scholar don't have anything. Nah, all I have is this, indeed. Increased crit rate on which the target takes critical hits by 10%, that's it. Oh well, yeah, there kinda is a buff. Hang on. The Scholar does have like one extra little buff, which is Fey Elimination, which is party members get increased healing for 10%, and they take 5% reduced magic damage. But yeah, that's only like a tiny buff. That's just like to get increased healing. The purple lily next to your name? Eh? What? What are you talking about, purple lily? I don't know that. And as a white mage, let's see, I don't think you have anything. Okay, yeah, at level 50 you do get Benediction. Benediction is an instant heal of global cooldown, I think, and it heals max HP. So you do have that, but that's a 3-minute cooldown. Okay, it looks like at level 80... At level 80 you'll have another buff as well. Increase magic potency by 20, or healing potency, and reduce damage taking for you and your teammates. And that's gonna be it, I think. Yeah, that's just a shield. Yeah, that's about it. What are you talking about here? Look in your party chat. Oh! Oh, the purple flower. That's not for you. That just, I think that's linked to the server. I think Cerberus just gets like the little thing, and everyone else happened to be from I guess the same server. If I'm not mistaken, that's all it is. Depending on what server you're on. Right, let's see, what can we do? Arm Veil, the annoying one. I think that symbol literally just shows what server it is. Not 100% sure though. Oh. I have a blacklist? Maybe I can do some main story in the meantime while I'm waiting for you, and then just hope I don't get a queue while we're in a cutscene like usual. Because otherwise I'm just standing here. Which is also silly. Athenaeum, okay. Astrologicum. Na, na, na. Oh yeah, it's the dinner with it's dinner time. It's dinner time. True, that's the quest. Don't you dare give me a cutscene now, okay? Greetings and well met, Master Sakura. I mean, don't you dare give me the dungeon now, okay? I have the honor and privilege to serve as head steward of House Borellin. Though admittedly our staff is somewhat smaller than those of other noble families, being countable on one hand. My lord will be overjoyed to hear that you have accepted his invitation. As you will soon see, we have spared no expense. I dare say a man of action, such as yourself, enjoy nary a moment of respite. Aye, but the battlefield beckons even now, I am sure. But for this day we bid you lay down your burdens and raise a glass to peace and prosperity. Nice. Ooh, cozy home. Sir Emmerich without his armor looks weird though. Not used to seeing that.
To think the Mughals would prove such harsh taskmasters. Forgive me. I did not know you had suffered so in your quest for the horn.
Na, 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 na.
I must say, your spirited accounts always come as a welcome change from the arid reports which fill my days. Though I have lived in these lands my entire life, to hear you speak of them, there is much and more I have yet to see. Truly, yours was a marvelous journey.
Oh, it wasn't all sunshine and lemon cake.
Nor would I presume to imply otherwise. Neither I nor any man alive can truly understand what you have endured, and I cannot say with any confidence that I would have acquitted myself as well under the circumstances, much less grown stronger for it. By your deeds, you have helped us to lay the foundation for lasting reform. The formation of the Republic is but the beginning. For it is not only our system of governance which must needs change. We, the people, must learn to let go of our hatreds and rise above our bloody past. I only pray that I live long enough to see us achieve some measure of success, that I might know the lost did not die in vain. I can still see you there on the steps of faith, striding fearlessly towards the worm. If you could do that, who are we to balk at the challenges ahead? The question of how best to strengthen ties with the other great nations of Eorzea has been debated at length in the Lords and Commons of late. As you may imagine, maintaining stability during this period of historic upheaval is our paramount concern. Nevertheless, we are greatly indebted to the Alliance for their support during the Grand Melee, and it would be remiss of us not to repay
Of course.
their faith in kind. Of course, we owe you the greatest debt of all, and it is my hope that in extending our support to you and the Scions, we might also express our gratitude to our neighbors, nay, our fellow Eorzeans, whom we pray you will continue to protect.
This just had to happen now, isn't it?
The Lords and Commons agree on very little, but not a soul in either house
Whatever.
begrudges your order this offer of patronage. For all you have done and will do, we thank you. May I ask a personal question? Now that the dust has settled, what will you do? Not as a scion, I mean, but what do you want for yourself?
Lord Commander, pray forgive the interruption.
News from House Fulton?
An urgent message for the Warrior of Light. I was instructed to deliver it without delay. Master Thancred returned to the manor a short time ago, bearing an injured maiden.
Oh,
Master
Alice.
Livia and Mistress Tataru are tending to her wounds, but they like not her chances. Respectfully, my lord, they have requested the Warrior of Light's immediate presence.
You must go to them, my friend, and I shall go with you.
For every ending marks a new beginning. From tragedy and sacrifice, we rise to greet a new dawn, as did he. Only to be drawn unto another battlefield, another cause, as if by fate.
Okay, let's queue again, shall we? This always happens, eh? Always happens. Turn to Housefort. That's where I am. Each time if I'm in a cutscene, the dungeon will pop. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, Mina. Ah!
Yes.
Is that...
Elise.
Alize, Alphino's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness.
Oh boy.
I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one.
Oh really?
Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own.
Okay, skip
Boy.
cutscene. We'll watch it later again. This is insane. Come on, give me a break here. Give me a little bit of a break. This is just super silly now. Ah. At least we have a dungeon, I guess. What the flip though? What's up with that? Really, what's up with that? Yabai though. Start a cutscene, instantly get the dungeon key. Okay, close to us. Someone did some extra pulling here. By accident, of course. Ba-ba-dum. Ba-ba-dum. Na 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 na. Na na. Na 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 na. Na na. Honey. Oi. Where did these two come from? Na na na. Na, na, na. Na, o co to? I'm kind of lucky. That's the third part I'm getting from this dungeon as armor wise. I'm gonna have some decent armor already. Oi, 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 who pulled, who pulled, who pulled, who pulled, who pulled? Na 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 na. Ba, 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 ba. All the tank gear almost dropped. It's insane. I'm gonna have like full set of this armor. Perfect. Well, we learned something new. I guess a boss is completely stun resistant. For this one at least. It kind of makes no sense, honestly. G. Oh yeah, we learned Shirk now. Kinda forgot that skill was too. Nice, 48. Arm. Literally almost an entire set of the. Just didn't get the set, the chest. I mean, the belt might still. Surely they won't let her. Yes, I know. We must trust in Captain Whitecape and his Chirurgeon. Did they not bring Estinian back from the very brink of death? I'm uncomfortably reminded of how he mocked me for praying at his side for days on end. What say you, my friend? Shall we return our attention to Mother, whose conclusion we yet have to power to influence? Go me. So the Warriors of Darkness and the Ascians are conspiring to bring about Garuda's summoning that they might put her to the sword. Then we first encountered them in Lotus Gnat, when they were confronting Ravana. Gods, has this been their aim all along? What do you intend to do, Master Alphinaud? There is much and more I do not understand, but I know this. A primal summoning cannot be ignored. Alice risked her life to uncover this plot, and we squander her gift at our peril. Zenko, will you accompany me to Zilphatol and help me to stop the Ixal's ritual? Of course. Given that Ishgard shares a border with the Ixal homeland, we have vested interest in the outcome of the ritual. We have been willing to suffer the beastman intrusions into Khorton lands to a point, but the summoning of a primal is an escalation we cannot abide. You shall have our fastest airship, Master Alphinaud. The mountains of Zilphatol are not easily traveled, and this endeavor demands all haste. The gesture is most appreciated, Sir Emmerich, but I fear an aerial approach is destined to fail. This is their homeland, after all, and Ixal dirty guyballs are not to be underestimated. No experience tells me the only conceivable approach is by land. I believe it would be wiser to cross into Zilphatol by way of the mountain pass east of Camp Dragonhead. In that case, I shall send instructions for a contingent of the camp's knights to be placed at your disposal. They will secure your safe passage through the mountains and escort you thence to Zilphatol. Though my men are unqualified to confront the primal, they are more than capable of contending with the Ixal. We should be glad of their assistance, Lord Edmund. In the event Mistress Alice regains conscience, we will share with you any additional information she may provide. May the Fury watch over and keep you safe. Alright, okay, we're gonna rewatch the cutscene. Okay, then let us be off. We can procure any additional supplies we require in Camp Dragon. I'm gonna go to the inn real quick and rewatch this cutscene. Because there was still things missing. I kinda wanna see. But you know, of course, the dungeon has to pop once I'm in a cutscene. So I will queue again after this cutscene. Not now. Because the same will just happen anyway. Where is it actually? Forgot the knife. We now know that you get every cutscene there anyway, but you just have to finish the story first. You need to have finished and get the reward. Okay. We are Dragon Song. No, chatta, that's not it. Hi. This one, or is it the third one?
For every ending.
Okay, it's not this one probably. It's probably the third one. Hi. Guess it's this one. Okay, it's this one. So let's rewatch this completely.
Yes.
Is that...
Alize, Alphino's twin sister. She ran afoul of the Warriors of Darkness. I had been tracking them since the ceremony at Falcon's Nest. Little did I know I was not the only one. Evidently, she had learned of their activities and attempted to shadow them on her own. Poorly. I rescued her in the Twelveswood, and together we fled north. But though I made every effort to cover our tracks, they caught up with us on the Ishgardian border. And in the ensuing struggle, Alize took an arrow to the shoulder. 'Twas only after we had made good our escape that I realized it was poisoned.
Thank you for coming so quickly. And you, Sir Emmerich.
Think nothing of it. How is she?
We have done all we can for now. Although the immediate danger has passed, the poison yet lingers in her blood. We came to Eorzea together, hoping to bring salvation to the realm our grandfather gave his life to protect. But when confronted with the bitter realities of its politics and its petty powermongers, she was driven to anger and to doubt. She refused to become embroiled in what she termed Eorzea's squabbles and distance herself from the Scions. Though she remained hopeful of a brighter future, she would walk her own path. Would that it had not been so perilous. For all our differences, she's as dedicated as any Scion to the salvation of Eorzea. But more than that, she is my sister. To be reunited with her, only to lose her forever. Gods, even to speak the words.
Take heart, Master Alphino. She will be attended by our most skilled Chirurgeons. Bear Mistress Leveilleur to the infirmary at once. Apprise Captain Whitecape of the situation, and inform him that she is to be treated as my personal charge.
Wait, don't go. Please, come closer.
Still conscious though. Nani.
The warriors of darkness are in league with the Ascians. Slaughtering the primals is but the first step in their plan. They make for Zelvatol to bring about Garuda's summoning and to kill her. You must stop them.
I shall inform the others at once.
Master Thancred, I would ask that you accompany Mistress Levea to the infirmary. Your knowledge of her injuries may well prove useful in determining her treatment.
Of course.
Okay, so that was it, I guess. Right, okay. Cool. Now we're up to date. Okay, so we know at least that she's definitely still awake there as well. Consciousness. What's the time actually? I might actually call this one here. I know it's only a short one. But I kinda getting a bit tired and I wanna rest a bit. So actually, yeah, we'll be calling this here. Mina, arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you very much for watching. It's an hour stream, that's my minimum, okay? We all know that's my bare minimum and I made it, so that's good enough for today for once. Thank you for joining, I hope you enjoyed it. And obviously, I hope to see you in the next one. Hi. Bye bye. Good evening. Bye. Bye.